Hi, I'm Greg from Citrus Solar, and I'm here to show you how easy it is to have a beautiful, modern, effective solar system installed on your home for 30% less than any other solar company. When we started Citrus Solar, we knew that we wanted to offer the highest quality products and set them in place with our own team of experts, whose goals are to ensure the system is installed securely, properly, and as beautifully as possible. Not only do we want to help you fight against rising energy costs, but we want your home to look as beautiful as possible. If you have a Citrus Solar installation scheduled, that means you have already submitted your information online, received and reserved your quote. No door-to-door salespeople were involved in our process. You did that all online, and then had a call with us to go over panel placement and sizing. After you approved the design, we sent everything to our engineers, who drafted up the plans to submit to your city and utility company. Now we have an approved permit to install your custom system on your home. Also, all of our wires, conduit, and racks are hidden and carefully installed so they aren't even visible to you, the homeowner, or your neighbors. We want our solar panels and our installation process to add value to your energy use, your home, and your neighborhood. All right, let's get into our easy installation process. In the morning, our delivery team will drop off panels and equipment to your address. Once the panels are dropped off, the installation process will begin with our expert installation crew. The first thing we do is chalk out where the panels will live on your roof. This is going to match the placement on the design that you and the city approved. Now, a frequently asked question here is, how do you know where the actual trusses are? The answer is that we identify the trusses by removing the tiles and measuring out where the trusses should be. Once we have the area chalked and lined up, we are ready to install the solar attachments on the trusses of your rooftop. From here, we install the rail and racking to the attachments. The rail will allow us to install the microinverters to them, and then the solar panels. When we install the racking, we use Iron Ridge XR rail and attachments because this comes with a 25-year warranty and will withstand wind speeds of up to 160 miles per hour. The Phoenix monsoon season is no match for this high-quality racking system. Also, we use black, clean, and sleek rails that match your solar panels because we believe that your solar panel should add value to your home and neighborhood, not be an eyesore. We are one of the few solar companies that use the darker rail. A frequently asked question here is, do we drill into your roof? Yes, we do. Does Citrus Solar take the extra steps that other solar companies do not to ensure it is leak-free? Yes, we do. We first seal the penetration in your truss, and then we apply a 3-course mesh over the penetration and attachment to ensure there are no leaks. Once we are done carefully installing your rails and attachments, we begin to install the microinverters and run that electrical wiring from each microinverter to eventually your electrical panel. In order to run power from your microinverters and panels, we need to have access to your attic area to take power from these microinverters to your electrical service panel. The electrical service panel is generally on the exterior of your home. Unlike other solar companies, we focus on making your wiring and conduit less visible and less of an eyesore to you and your neighbors. On the side of your home, we will install power components to help you monitor your solar production online and comply with electrical codes with your city and utility. The first is your combiner box. All of the wiring from your rooftop goes directly into this box. This houses the gateway or the device that will send data remotely so you can see your energy production online. From the combiner box, we install the dedicated utility meter. This allows APS or SRP to know what your system is producing as well. Lastly, we install the disconnect switch. This allows an easy way to turn off your system immediately in case of an emergency. From the disconnect switch, wiring goes directly to your electrical panel, usually with a breaker. If you opted to have an energy manager with your system to help manage your energy demand, this is installed next to your electrical panel as well. We are trusted partners with APS and SRP, and they give us approval to install these components accordingly. Some things you should know about this part of the process are, your city and utility require these components to be a certain amount of feet away from bushes, gas lines, and even water bibs. They may also require a minimum wire length into your electrical equipment. They may also require some of these components to be accessible at the front of the house and not located in the backyard. We will paint the conduit to match your wall color so it looks nice and clean. And a question we often get about this step is, does there need to be all these boxes on the side of the house? The answer is yes. This is required by both the utility company and the city. Now that we have installed the energy management system, run power cables, and installed the rails, it is time to install your solar panels. Because we take such care installing the rails that hold the panels, adding the panels is easy. We add the panels to the rails and secure them using Iron Ridge specific mid clamps and end clamps. These fasten the panels to the rails so that they are secured in place. We then cut the rail and add a black end cap to each rail so that there is a clean, sleek look to it. This prevents any shininess coming from the rooftop. A frequently asked question we get here is, do monsoons pose a problem to these panels and will they fly away? The answer is no. This racking system can withstand wind speeds of up to 160 miles per hour. There is space between the top of the roof and the solar panels so that airflow can easily pass through and to prevent any lift. Once the solar panels are hung, we do the final step, which is testing and commissioning the system. We need your Wi-Fi information at this step so the system can connect to it. This allows the gateway to transmit any data to your app and online. We ensure that all microinverters and panels are producing properly before we shut down the system in preparation for inspections. At Citrus Solar, the final step is crucial because it ensures that everything is in place when your utility company gives us permission to turn your system on after inspection. This testing step prevents any additional truck rolling to your home and enables an efficient way to turn your system on. A question we usually get here is, what happens if a panel or microinverter is not operating the way it should at testing? Well, we either troubleshoot the problem to ensure it works, or we replace the defective unit with a new one to ensure everything is working the way it should be. And that's it. Your easy installation was fast, custom, and what our Valley neighbors deserve. Citrus Solar is a solar company built for people and built to be around for a long time. Find out more online or on our social media channels.